still see the diapers when you wash dishes in the river? Yes, Vincent. Yes, I do. The diapers are ubiquitous. It's a big word. You should look that up. It's a good word. And what's even better is when they throw the diapers away in like the trash hole next to my can poo. Apparently my dog thinks baby poop is really tasty because he'll go out in the middle of the night and he'll pull it out and tear the whole thing to shreds. And that's a lot of fun to clean up. Alyssa wrote, how do you get water? That's a very good question, Alyssa, because the water in the rivers is really dirty and you don't want to drink it. So I have something called a Duro tank, which is a giant, it's a big plastic cup, but it's big enough to hold 500 gallons. And it's set up right next to my house, and whenever it rains, my gutters drain into the Duro tank. And so I get my clean water from rainwater. Virginia asks, what kind of animals are there over there? Well, some of the animals are the same, but a lot of the animals are different from what we have in America. There are no bears, for example, but the biggest cat they have down here is a jaguar. And then they have a bunch of like middle-sized predatorial cats. You have a lot of amphibians, of course, crocodiles, tons of snakes, big spiders, iguanas, giant lizards, turtles. And then you've got a bunch of wild pigs, wild boar type stuff, even deer. They have a small version of deer down here, but they won't have any elk, and they won't have any moose, for example. Yeah. The animals that frighten me the most, I think, are more the little ones. Ryan wrote, is the shower done yet? The shower is done. I use it every night. I have a solar shower. It gets really hot if it doesn't rain, and it's the best 5 minutes of my day. It's wonderful. Joan, I think Joan asked me, is the playground done yet? Not quite, but we're working on it. Ella asks, is it fun to clean your dishes in the river? Well, it's not so bad, especially if it's a hot day, because then you can wash the dishes and then jump in real quick and cool off. But it becomes a little bit of a drag when you put your dishes too low on the steps, and like a boat comes by and they send a wave, and then the wave hits the steps and knocks the dishes into the river, and then you have to ask a bunch of neighborhood kids to swim down and try to find all of your lost forks. So that's Valerie wrote, can you speak African? Well, interestingly enough, the dialect I speak is something called the Imjukatongo, which is a dialect of Saranatongo, which is majority comprised of English. It's about it's a lingua franca that is a mix of languages that are all around, and some of it comes from Africa, some of it comes from Dutch, some of it comes from English, and some of it comes from French. Meu sonho pequeno, saiu e wansama kona yutaki in Jukatango deno taki pequeno so. Deno kandi deno kona yu deno giodi fosi taki odoeng o faumiti. Angio piki de baka, I go sausati nangiu. Baka dati yo begin aksi you safety sayu benyanti de and baka dati kaba.